All right, you guys, so I done made it back to the house, y'all. Your girl is tired. I was finna go walking and stuff, but I'm tired. The house is peace and quiet. I'm tired. You hear me? I'm finna go ahead and take a nap for a few hours with no distractions. You hear me? Phone on do not disturb. So I can get my mind together for this line. You know the line gonna be at forever. And I'm gonna be that one that get if they start letting out at 2:45, I'm gonna be the one to leave the house at 3. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be sitting there for hours. Okay? I might leave at 3:15 since it's the first day while you're playing. But nah, for real. I'm sad I couldn't walk my baby into class. But I think he's gonna go do so good. I wanna go get him so early, but I'm like, nah, cause then I don't want him to get used to me picking him up early. Then Tyron, he showed out this morning, per usual. They just said, they talking about, you been here all your life and you still wanna fight us. Yeah, he been here all his life. He still wanna fight y'all, yes. So y'all know how they just pick him right on up. Come on, let's go. I love it. That's one thing, get you up, find your daycare that your kids love and that you love and that love your kids like they own, baby. That's what they get. My kids been going since, well, AJ and Neville didn't go to daycare until, well, AJ didn't go to daycare till he was like 3. Cause my mama watched him. And then Vel, she didn't go to daycare till she was 1. Cause my mama watched both of them. And then she was like, then my brother had it. So it was like, she was like, yeah, I gotta put him in daycare. So, and then Tyson, I was a stay-at-home mom for the first year when he was born. And then when Tyron was born, I was a stay-at-home mom again. But he was able to go to daycare because I was in school. So he went to daycare when he was like 6 months. And then I was a stay-at-home mom again. So when you work, what I do, because how my kids get in daycare, like I'm not finna let daycare, hold me back from working, because that was my biggest fear. Like, I don't want to work kids daycare until they start talking and walking and stuff like that. And that's gonna be a whole nother video, because my first 2, I didn't have any speech communication issues with them, but this last 2, they do have a little speech delay. But that's a whole nother story. We'll get into that later. But they've been going to daycare, like I said, as long as you work or you go to school. Well, if you go to school full time, they can go to daycare. You can get a daycare voucher, and you'll pay literally less than $10 a week. And you can and if you work, part time, you can have to work 20 hours. Yeah, less than 20 hours. No, you can't work less than 20 hours. You got to work 20 hours or more a week. You can still get a voucher. You can pay less than $10. Now, where I messed up is I thought, when I started making good money, that I couldn't get a voucher, so I was paying $1,200 for daycare when all of them started going, and couldn't find out I qualified for a voucher. So instead of me paying $1,200 for a whole year, well, almost a year, because I was struggling trying to pay that, it went down to $60 for Avea and Tyson. It went down to $60. So that was a good thing. And then of course when Vel was old enough to go to regular school, it goes up. No, it goes down. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, when all of them was in school, all of them was going to daycare, it was $60. When AJ and Vel was going to aftercare, which is when after the school, they didn't have team up at the time, or they couldn't get in team up, and they got out of school at 2:45, and I got off at work at 5 or 6 o'clock. So the daycare would come pick them up when they got out of school. Now that's what cost me. So when I had all 4 of them, and when all 4 of them had to go to daycare, and then I had to get transportation for AJ and Neville, that was $120 a week. which still was not bad coming from $800 and something dollars, but coming from $1,200 something dollars. But when that next school year, when AJ and Avell was able to sign up for extended day, I signed them up immediately. So that dropped that price down as well. And then around that time, COVID had came, so they was home. But yeah, don't let cause I see parents all the time that say, "Oh, I don't have no money for daycare," or "I don't want to send my school to daycare." Baby, you either want to sink or swim, okay? And if you know, having a hard time, paying your bills and all that, and you got a child that's at home and you can't work because of that, and you don't want to put them in daycare, that's no excuse. Because there's several, especially as a single mother. Even I wasn't even a single mother, and I was still able to get assistance. So it's very easy. All you have to do is apply for your ELC. I'm not quite sure what they call it in y'all state or whatever, whoever state. But I know in Florida, it's called ELC, Early Learning Correlation. And you just apply, and they pay. If they have funding, they would help you pay for daycare. And like I said, I've been on the ELC voucher since when Tyron was 6 months, and he is now 3. He's going on 4 years old. And like I said, right now I literally pay. Oh, I gotta see how much I pay now, because Tyson last day was last week, and I was paying $60. Yeah, his last day, so it should go down. It should go down. So I gotta call up there and see how much I pay this week. But yeah, don't let that and then they go by your income. Like I said, don't. So if you're not even making that much, especially that first month, because those first two, because you're gonna need your first 2 paycheck stubs, and that normally be like the bare minimum. So you just submit that, and that's what they're gonna go off of, and put that baby in daycare, find you a good daycare, and put that baby in daycare. But or the toddler, whoever. But yeah, what was I talking about? But yeah, today is the first day of school. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm finna go ahead and take me a nap, because I'm tired. I'm finna take all this stuff on and go ahead and take me a nap and get ready for whatever is going on later. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And remember to keep God in first in every single thing that you do, because without him, nothing is, oh my God, everything is possible. Without God, you can do nothing without God. He is he's everything. You know what I'm saying? He's the truth, the way, and the light. Even when I said that yesterday, that's why I had to stop. Because, when you think about the power of God, and sometimes you just have to, get it together, because God be out here guiding, and that's why I be like, boy, we just gotta trust God in every single thing, no matter how bad it look, no matter, nothing's too hard for him. You know what I'm saying? It might seem like it's too hard for us, but nothing is too hard for him. Like I said, he can open doors nobody can open. He can close doors somebody can't close. He can move mountains that nobody can move, you guys. When I say he can put stuff on people's heart that nobody can put. When I tell you he's amazing. And like I said, I couldn't do none of this without him. I can't do none of this without him. I can't do none of this without my family. I can't do none of this without, their dad. Like, so like I said, I thank him every single chance I get. Because like I said, that's where my strength come from. And that's where my help come from. So, yeah. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. You already know what it is, and you already know what it was.